welcome everybody to I guess it's a week 2 preview show, even though the gold division, the A division, if you will, has not even begun yet. I am here with superstar player Charles Saka and his little brother Elliot, who also thinks he plays tennis. Guys, welcome aboard. And I believe we need to do a couple of things. We need to go over a couple of rules that people have been asking. We need to introduce some of the new players that have joined the league. And we need to look ahead because we have a jam-packed week ahead, Monday and Tuesday.
6 matches.
Yeah, we have 6 matches this week. 2 on Monday,
The RC's on fire.
3 on Tuesday, and then a random one on Friday. So we're going to have a busy week ahead. Charles, first take us through it on what are we playing 2 out of 3 sets? Are we playing, how does the standard match work?
Standard match starts at 8 o'clock. Players need to arrive on time, usually do about 5, 7, 8 minutes of warm-up. You want to start first serve by 8:10. It's a 2 out of 3 match. However, if the second set finishes after 9:30, what we've been doing is a 10-point tiebreak, just so we actually finish the match that night. Players can elect to play a full third set.
It gets tight. It gets very tight though.
If the second set does finish before 9:30.
Okay, so if you're starting at around 8:10, it could happen if you have a blowout.
Quick, big servers, not a lot of
Subject
long
to the players.
volleys.
Right.
Both players need to agree. If both players do not agree, the default is a third set 10-point
But I've been in
tiebreak.
situations with West Park. They have a hard stop at 10. Last year, Michael Adis and I had a tie break that went into 10:03. Guy turned the lights on us mid tie break.
10 o'clock is the last match.
Yes.
Yeah.
They close.
The intern's going home.
So nobody's looking to stay.
Yeah.
There's no open court after that. So what do you do in the event? Let's say it's even a tie break, or let's say it's the third set, or whatever it is, and the match is not over.
You gotta get it in. If you don't do it, you gotta speak
Scratch
to
the
the guy.
third set.
Scratch it.
I think so. It's gonna get too hairy.
So you want to go 10-point tiebreak no matter
That
what.
should be standard.
I thought it was standard, but you're saying that in the past it's not what you did.
We elected to do a tiebreak if the players wanted, and if they wanted to play a third set and there was enough time, we allowed them to play a third set.
Okay.
Usually, 80% of the time, we did the 10-point tiebreak.
Okay, now do they have to agree before the match, or they decide after it's 1-1 at that
After
point?
it's 1-1 at that point.
At that point, it's 9:28. They say, let's start the third match and get it
Let's
in.
say they don't finish, then what?
Right. What if they don't finish at that point?
Usually, you would finish a set in 30 minutes on a hard court. You
Okay.
gotta speed it up.
Okay, but what? Let's say they agree to 10-point tiebreak, and like Elliot's saying, and it's 4-all in the tiebreak, and the guy's shutting the lights
Ours
off.
was 6-all.
Right. So
I
what do you?
think what you would have to do is you would pause and you would return at a
Restart.
later point
Right.
and just pick up where you left off.
Okay. So you'd pick up from where you left off.
Exactly.
All right.
But all matches do need to finish, right?
Mhm.
We can't have and that may need to be where you have to finish on your own time, and it may not be a league slot, and you just finish. Let's just whenever you can with your player, so we get that score in.
Wonderful.
It's very important that all the matches get played because everybody is going to play everybody in their division one time.
Right. Right. So we saw already a couple of people that can't make it, and we're going to send the full schedules by tomorrow. We just have to get clarification on the court availability. But there's some people that can't make it, and they're trying to swap with other players. It's not so simple. The B division has 2 different divisions. So LSAC is in the North Division.
I can't play the South Division.
You can't play Ralph Towell or Joseph
Not this
Janelle.
season,
They're in
next
the
spring.
other division.
Yes.
So you can't just say, oh, I'm available and Ralph Towell's available. That doesn't matter. You're not playing each other in this
That's
season.
why we brought on Commissioner Norman
Exactly.
to
So
handle the nitty gritty.
If you want to know how hard this was to make a schedule, it was really, really insane. So Norman was definitely needed for this. Norman has expertise in schedule.
But we didn't release anything yet. But it got complicated when Charles quadruple booked certain dates. And I said, Charles, did you rent out the whole place, or did you by mistake put this date twice. But we're gonna figure it all out, and I think it's gonna be great. The A division has 9 players.
Wow.
Yep.
9 players. They're all phenomenal. Tomorrow night there's a matchup: Joe Sasson versus Zach Goldberg.
Eric Goldberg.
Eric Goldberg, who my sources are telling me is 6'4" with a monstrous
I
power
never saw
serve.
him. I never played him. Charles, you want to talk about
I've
Mr.
seen
Goldberg?
I've seen Eric play many times. I've played against him, a lot of tight sets with him, and every time Joey and Eric play against each other, it's kind of like a Joey being the grinder and Eric just being the all power coming at you all different angles. He's a serve and volleyer many times. He has wicked spin and pace on his serve. He hits all the serves. He could go
Two
slice.
opposite game styles. Because
He-
Joey really is not
Joey's
a power
more
guy,
of a
but
grinder and
he'll
just
have a 30,
gets every
30
ball
point,
back.
30 shot point.
Eric plays offense nonstop, 24/7. They're both lefties.
Who usually wins in that match?
On a hard court, I would say I give the edge a little bit to Eric, but definitely, on a clay court, Joey usually would take him, and I would say they've been splitting most of the time,
Now,
maybe with Eric with a little bit of an edge.
how do we find Eric Goldberg? Joey
think-
was playing tennis at 6 a.m.
At
in Little
Little
Silver. 6 in the morning pre-work. He saw someone else playing tennis at that time, and he said, "Who is crazy enough as me to be playing at this time?" That's how they met, and now they're both part of the
And
league.
Eric's been in the league for the last 3 years, great addition. He's been at the top of the league for the last couple of years. He may have won one of the sessions, I'm not sure.
How many years has this been going on?
This is our 3rd year.
Okay.
And
Underground.
Each year we've had 2 sessions, so this is the 5th official session, and it's been great, but it never to this extent. It's always just been 9 guys just in a group chat, and I'll send an Excel sheet once every 2 months and saying these are the scores, but the Deal Racket Club has definitely taken it to another level this year.
Right, and we don't want to infringe. We don't want to do too much.
Yep.
We don't want to OD anything. We want to keep it the way it is. But you added this other division, which is twice as big. You have 16 other
It's a
guys.
jungle. It's a
Yeah.
jungle.
What if I told you around 2 or 3 people already approached us saying, "How come you didn't call me? Why am I not
We
in?"
may need a C division.
It's crazy.
I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb
Yes.
because I am getting so many texts and calls. Put me in. Why am I not in? Why didn't you call me?
It's wild.
I'm like, I didn't even know you played tennis.
Right. Anyway, what I want to do once a week around a game of the week where we live stream it. That way, El, you could be sitting here in this
Yeah.
beautiful home.
I could watch Joey and Goldberg going at it.
Tomorrow night, I want Joey Sasson, Goldberg
Great.
on the live
Fox
stream.
game of the week.
All we need, and I'm going to have one player with me
Mhm.
doing the play-by-play.
Wow.
Great.
We're going to whisper
Wow.
after the point. We're going to do it the right
And
way.
McEnroe.
Exactly. And it's once a week. It's very special to be elected to be in that game. All we need is 50 subscribers to our YouTube
We're
channel.
at 30.
We're at 30.
Great.
So
Okay.
everyone just subscribe if
Tell
your
your
kid has a
dad,
YouTube.
tell your mom,
And thank
tell
you
your
to
wife.
Nathan Bitesh, our league sponsor, for giving us the filming equipment.
Kiss Electronics.
Kiss Electronics for giving us the necessary technology to do what we have to do.
But we're so lucky because we have West Park and it has a balcony, which is the story up. And I'm watching the Open today, and I'm like, look how high up they filmed the U.S. Open.
It's an incredible angle that
It's
they
crazy that we
provide.
have that.
It should honestly be a standard. It should honestly be a
Yeah.
standard at all of their matches.
So we're looking now at being able to live stream all the games or record all the games, but we're only going to do the play-by-play analysis for the game of the week.
And we have a business trip this week to Colorado to meet with Swing Vision
Yes.
to try to get their services. Hopefully we'll close the deal.
Swing Vision is very cool. It keeps the score while you're going. You could turn on the TV and
Stats.
see, it's 15:30. How many unforced errors? It's
How
a
many
crazy
aces?
technology.
How many winners? It's
80
very,
mile
very
per hour
cool.
serve.
Wild.
And so
Yeah.
So hopefully
More to
we can
come.
get that done. Now, do you guys want to make like a prediction of the
yeah, I
match?
think let's
Or-
go through
oh,
the
wow.
6 matches
Okay.
this week.
All right, go. So start with that one.
Let's start in the gold tier. We have 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Eric Goldberg against Joey Sasson on probably court 1.
Wow.
And is that the game of the week?
That's the game of the week.
So Norman plus a mystery guest will be calling.
I'm hoping it's going to be Ruby Antony
Wow.
as my first mystery guest doing the
I would
play-by-play.
really love to hear what Ruby has to say. You know, just to hear his mindset in a box. As you played against him,
Yep.
he does his crazy warm-up routine that takes 42 minutes, right? And I would just love to hear
Now,
how he approaches a game.
And I know it's Monday and you want to watch Monday Night Football, but there's no way you're not going to
No,
watch.
I would
Ruby,
subscribe. I would be the first one in.
Me and Ruby watching Goldberg and
I would love to
Sasson
hear Ruby's take on a
at
match.
the comfort of your own home with perfect high definition quality TV.
Yes.
It's unbelievable. So I'm very
It's just
excited.
a
about that.
nice, peaceful voice.
He has a
So
great
it's-
radio
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So what's your prediction in that match?
I'm gonna go Goldberg in a tight match. I would even venture to say third set tiebreak. I would say Goldberg wins the first, Joey the second, and Goldberg ekes it out in a tiebreak 2-1.
Well, I think in the DRC, the lights are shining extra bright, and that usually works to the grinder's benefit. And I think that aggressive style of play with a lot of eyes may be to his detriment. And I think Joey is going to just play his game. He's going to have to dig deep into points. I could see this being this match ending at 9:58 as the lights are closing, but I think Joey's going to eke it out in a tiebreak.
Yeah.
I've never seen Goldberg play. I never saw him do anything. I don't know who he is. And
You
Joey
could have picked him
Sasson,
out in the grocery store.
I cannot pick him out except that they told me he's the tall.
Right, you may be able to
Right.
notice him.
So, Joey's one of the best tennis players I ever saw, so I'm going with him until I see otherwise.
Joey coming off of a Greenbrier Open finalist appearance where he
Yeah,
lost
good
to
for him.
Joe Greenberg in a very,
Okay.
very tight match, beating his brother Isaac in the semis.
Great.
Excellent.
So
Excellent.
Joey coming off a very, I think he's in good shape, good form, and great opening week. I think schedulers definitely knew what they were doing.
And Charles,
putting
talk
these
me through this. We're all, 4 months deep into the clay court season, and then week 1 you throw them right into hard court.
Right.
Indoors, the light is different.
Great point, El.
I know West Park has the lights that kind of shine into your eyes, different than Little Silver.
Mm-hmm.
As a pro tennis player, what's your approach switching seasons?
You got to make sure also to make sure that third light on West Park is open for your matches. All you have to do is call them and they turn it on right away. It's a major, major difference. Make sure you get that third light on.
Wow.
Do you approach a hardcore match differently?
Absolutely. I think you definitely want to play more attacking tennis, more aggressive tennis. I definitely think you want to hit the ball a little bit flatter.
And how
on
about the
hardcourt.
netting that's only 2 feet off the doubles alley? That's a weapon. in
If
its
you
own
have
right.
a slice serve in singles on
It's
a
like
hard
playing
court,
defense in basketball, using the out of bounds as an
Goldberg
extra
is
defender.
very, very good at using the net to his advantage. He'll spin one out wide,
Like David
especially he's a
Braca.
lefty,
I love that he's a lefty. I can't wait to see the serve. This is great.
and definitely
It's a
serve-
kick serve? What is
Yeah.
it?
I don't know if
It's
I've
both.
Never seen him
It's
Yeah.
both. He has a kick and he has a slice and he has a flat bomb whenever he wants,
Wow.
and he just mixes them in.
Okay, what's your next match?
We have Gabe Gabri. No, not Gabe.
Gabe
Gabri.
Harari.
Gabe Harari against Jason Hannon. Now, Gabe Harari, I played against him 4 or 5 times. He was a last year B League that got the call up. He got the call up to the big leagues, and he is a classic grinder. He has the stamina of any. He has probably the best stamina in the league, and he could just go for hours and hours. Not too overpowering, but he has a very high tennis IQ. He knows really how to lull you to sleep a little bit, come in. He has a great net game, and he's really has a very solid game, not overpowering.
Sounds like
So
I'm
what-
going with Harari.
So
No.
will that translate into success in the A League?
Right, that's
When
a
you
good
have
question.
bigger hitters, flatter hitters, guys who are used to.
He's playing against Jason, so
yeah.
Jason rips the ball
Jason hits the ball hard,
very hard
every
and
shot,
flat.
hard and flat.
I've actually
So-
seen Jason play more than most people in the A League
Mhm.
because his game with Joey Cohen, Saul Fallis.
Yeah.
I watched that game on Saturday. Leon Harari going back 10 years already
Right.
at the Zamir backyard.
Could
I
you
watched them
believe
play.
when they play in that game, they don't switch the teams?
It's crazy. They just say we're gonna dog it out today. I'm with you
Jason and
today.
Leon
It's crazy.
against those two, and they don't switch.
Now, I think Jason's very overlooked. Whenever I hear tournaments come out I never hear his name as possible winners. I don't know. I feel like he's
Also a much
overlooked.
better player on hard court.
Yes.
Speaking
Oh,
of
yeah?
that hard versus clay,
He has a
because
great
it-
serve. It's a much
he
quick. He
hits
has a
the
very
ball
quick game.
flatter.
Like,
And
he's in the A, so he's great, but I just feel like in general he's a little underrated. Doesn't get the I don't know what it is that he deserves. He doesn't get the clout that he deserves. He's great. I'm going with him, especially telling me I don't know who Harari is. He just moved up from
Yeah.
the B. I'm going with Jason, straight sets.
Yes. Okay. I think Jason's gonna take him also, but don't sleep on Gabe, who really can get deep into matches, and his stamina usually gets the best of his opponent.
I think I'd have to agree with the other two panelists here, and I'm going Jason straights.
Wow. Okay.
So let's go across the bridge to the
Tuesday
bottom
night
of the, to
matchups.
the Silver League.
Yes, Silver
To
League.
the Silver League. Tuesday night, 8 p.m. There's actually 3 matches on Tuesday and 1 on Friday.
And we got a new addition. I think you two probably know his tennis game better than me, Mr. Ralph Towell. Talk
Yes.
a little bit about him.
So
Your brother-in-law.
my brother-in-law
My
Ralph,
uncle.
your uncle.
Through marriage. Yes.
I am your uncle.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
This is my brother.
Exactly. And I'm your commissioner in
Yes.
softball, so
Yes.
show some
Yes.
respect.
And
Okay.
athletic director.
Yes. Okay. So Ralph is a consistent player. Like you mentioned about Gabe Harari, he has so much stamina. We're only playing for 2 hours, so you know, even I can run around for a couple of hours.
Right.
So I don't know how much that translates. So Ralph is very, very consistent, very strong forehand. Backhand got better over the years.
Okay.
His serve is sneaky good. Sneaky
He's been
good.
incorporating. We have a weekly doubles game with him, a little serve and volley.
Right.
Really?
So he's been getting a little bit creative with his approach. He's a student of the game. You know,
Here's the thing with Ralph in any sport. He's so smart
correct.
that he will make an adjustment, and he's so tough.
Yeah.
I don't like this matchup for him this
Not
week,
at all.
though. This is not a good matchup for Ralph on opening day.
Mamie's a killer.
Yeah.
Mamie's a tall, big kid
Yeah.
with a real powerful serve, and I feel talent alone, Mamie has the edge.
But could Ralph run him around? Meaning, maybe he's an offensive player, but if Ralph, gets into long rallies, you got to say advantage Ralph on those
Yeah.
longer.
You got to
type-
think
type
that
of
Ralph's
Can he wear him
You
out?
got to
is
think
the
that
question.
Ralph's gonna be peppering his backhand
Yeah.
all day long, because his forehand is a whip. It's not as consistent as we'd want it to be, but when it's on,
Yeah.
it's on.
Definitely. his
And you got to
stronger,
think he's gonna be
side.
holding, because his serve is probably one of the best on tour.
Yeah.
He's got to hold 80% of the time, I would think, in
Yeah,
this
and-
type of situation.
If his serve is on and Ralph can't do much with it, and
Yeah.
now he's getting a weak return in, and maybe boom,
Yeah.
it could get ugly.
It's going to put a lot of pressure on Ralph's serve to be picking spots, but
Right.
playing with a lot of precision against him, which he can do. He's just going to have to really navigate Mamie, and he's going to have to work on his return game, because this guy's going to be serving bombs.
Yeah.
Outright bombs.
So I don't like the matchup for Ralph in this particular week. I think he'll win some matches over the course of the season, but I don't think he's going to win this one. I'm going with the big boy, Mamie, and I'm going to say it's going to be straight sets, one close, one not so close.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you. I think it's going to be in straight sets. I think Ralph is going to it's going to be a closer first set. I think Mamie's going to get a little bit of nerves, and then I think once he figures out his game, he's going to steamroll in the second set. I'm calling a 6-4, 6-2.
Okay.
Straight.
I say Ralph gets a set, actually.
Love it.
Really?
I
Okay.
think Mamie does win the match, and I think the sets that Mamie wins will be lopsided, and I think Ralph may eke out a tough, tight set.
Now, Charles, once you say that, you're down to a 10-point tiebreak.
Yeah.
It's true.
Anything can happen
Anything
in a
can happen.
10-point
A double
tiebreak.
fault,
Yeah.
the serve
Yeah.
gets tight.
Yep.
Norman's on the mic,
Yeah, exactly. We're done with
Yeah.
Joey Sassen's match.
Yeah.
We're moving the
You
camera.
hear
right.
Ruby whispering in your ear.
Ruby
But-
saying, "Oh my God," in a
I
loud
I
whisper.
mean, Mamie's a gamer. I've played basketball with him. I've played tennis
he's a
with
tough
him.
kid.
He knows how to win. So I think he ekes it out.
All right, next one.
Let's talk. Well, Norman, you know these people more than anybody.
Well,
Unfortunately, I know them a little too
Yeah,
well.
The Battle of Brighton, as the tabloids are calling it. Joseph Bub Jamal against Jacob Jigger Jamal.
Now,
Wow.
there was just a cancellation, which is how this match happened. This on the original schedule is scheduled for the last day of the season, December 23rd. And now it got moved to opening day, basically.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
We're gonna have to rearrange our Sunday Night Football week 7.
yes. Now look at this amazing matchup. This is definitely going to the tiebreak.
For sure.
They play such different games. They're so familiar with each other. Jacob's got the better serve. Bub's volley is as good as anybody's, even the A people. His volley is incredible. And Bub's ground strokes are great. But his serve is a little weak. He says he fixed it, but I've heard that many, many times over the years.
He even tried serving righty one tour
Yeah,
last season.
listen, when you're a
I've never heard
veteran
that.
player and you're on tour all year long,
Yeah.
you're gonna tinker with different
Yes.
things. And Jacob's been playing a lot lately. Since softball ended, he's been fully committed to tennis. He's
I actually saw Jacob today at West Park serving by himself.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's,
I think he got there like an hour before the Ruby match and was just working on his
And
serve.
credit for him for taking the DRC
Yeah.
series.
Oh yeah, no, Jacob takes everything seriously. Once he commits, he wants to win. Now Jacob is very you gotta give him credit that he will not let you just beat him on his second serve. He's played
He's gonna make you earn
He'll go
it.
for
yeah,
it.
he's played backyard games where he's double faulted so many times because
He can
wants
double
to
fault
perfect-
away a game.
Yeah, because he wants the second serve to be real. He doesn't want it to be a little looper and the guy ends the
But
final one
in
stroke.
this specific matchup, I think Bub has some of the best ground strokes
Yeah,
in the B division.
yeah,
Right?
He does.
And you can even argue in the A division as well. He's got really solid, line to line strokes, forehand and backhand. So I think he's going to be able to handle the Jigga serve. But if Jigga's forehand is really feeling it, he could hit any angle he wants there.
Yeah.
So I could see him doing like a 1-2-3 combo where hard serve, charge in, hit a winner, cross court. So
Can the Jigga backhand hold up against the Bub forehand?
see,
That's
it's
the
different
question.
than
And
singles
that-
is different than doubles. You can't really hide
Yeah.
your backhand.
And
Especially
you know what?
playing against a lefty.
Correct.
And knowing
Great
Bub's gonna probably attack that weakness.
Yeah.
And can it hold up?
Bub, a little more mobile than Jigga also
Yes.
on the court. Bub
Yeah.
is a little faster than Jigga. And if Bub had a crazy serve, he'd be an A. But that's the only thing
Missing
that's missing in his game. His ground strokes, like you said, are as good as anybody's. It's so tough.
Bub's
I've seen
gotta
them both
just
beat each other a trillion
Bub's
times.
gotta just get 2-3 lessons for an hour and just practice a slice serve.
If
Yeah.
I'm Jigga, I'm going quick points.
Yeah.
Conserve the energy. You gotta go quick points, serve, volley. You don't really want to get into 10 to 15 shot rallies with
Yeah.
Bub because Bub's gonna have
Exactly.
the 70-30 in that scenario. So I think Jigga's gotta go for quick points. He's gotta really hit his serve, and if he could hold more often than not, and he could really it gives him the opportunity to be really, really aggressive on Bub's serve, and he could just free swing there. But he's gotta nail down the serve.
It's so weird because I would pick Bub 2 out of 3. I would pick Bub right now 2 out of 3, but I keep thinking this third thing is just a tie break.
Yeah, it's
Anything
this
could
for
happen.
sure is a tiebreak.
In a tiebreak, maybe Jigga
This may,
has the
even be,
advantage.
this may even be 5-all and the
Yeah.
lights closed.
Right. Then they'll play
Yeah.
Then they're
tomorrow
gonna
morning in
play
the
it,
backyard.
Yes.
I
Right.
think there's gonna be a lot of screaming in this match. A
Yeah.
lot of pump ups, a lot of years, a lot of
Sinner, come
Even
on.
as
yeah,
Grandma
a lot
Paulette
of come
shot.
on.
Okay, who do you have?
I have Jigga in a grinder, in a tie break. It's going to be a very tight match, but I just think that Jigga is going to I think he's been perfecting his serve, and when his offensive game is on, I think it's going to be very hard for Bub to counteract that. So I think he's just going to feel it, right? Jigga's a clutch performer, and I think he's going to feel it, and he's going to overpower him in a very tight match.
Charles, what do you like?
I think I'm going Bub and straights.
Wow.
Pretty much the opposite. I think Bub
You think
will
Jigga's
not
going to crack?
I think Bub will not lose this game. He will find a way to just not lose and do anything he can to just win this game. I think there's a lot riding for him on this game, and I think he takes it.
I'm going Bub in the tiebreak, though. I'm not going straight. Jigga can go on a little bit of a run in the middle. I think overall Bub takes it in the tiebreak. and hopefully before the lights turn on.
Yes, hopefully.
You know?
Hopefully.
Okay, what else you have?
Then we have one newbie and one returning guy.
No, that's
from,
the Friday game that you're
yeah.
about
So we'll
to
talk
say.
about Friday.
Okay,
So
Friday.
this is Mark S's, a new member of the group, versus Zuki Shahebar, who was in the B League last year. Mark, I'm familiar with his game. He's actually a great doubles player. He has incredible touch. Strokes not overpowering, but he's a grinder and he can do enough to, poke on someone's weakness.
Got a lot of speed, right?
Yeah, he's really fast. You're not really gonna hit much winners off of him, and he is very aggressive at net. So I could see
I
him.
love that.
I could see him, and he's a short guy.
Doesn't matter.
Unconventional for him, but he has hops. So I
A
could see
la
him.
Dudi Sela.
Yes, I could see him like a
Israeli player.
Diego Schwartzman.
Yeah.
I could see him peppering a backhand, charging in, like really playing systematic tennis. And Zuki he's got a very solid game. Could get the ball a little bit deeper, but when his forehand is feeling it, he could really rip the ball.
Okay.
But I do think Mark is going to take this in straight.
Wow.
I just feel like Mark is going to be able to navigate the court. He's going to identify certain weaknesses, and he's just going to attack. But I only played against Zuki once last year. Mark, I haven't played in a while, but just familiar with their games, and I think Mark has the edge here.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know these
I
guys.
don't
I mean,
really know either, so
Oh, wow.
I'll defer to Elliot's prediction on that one.
I'm going Mark only because I like what you said that he goes to the net a lot.
Very
I just
aggressive.
love that.
Very aggressive.
I love
What's the fourth match?
The fourth match is
Michael Adis?
Michael Adis
Morty
against
Cameo?
Morty Cameo.
Okay, so
Okay,
they
so-
both played already.
Yeah.
That's two returning guys from the B League last year, so
That's 2 matches for Morty, man. I didn't even step on the court yet.
Yes, while Morty is showing his
Yeah.
availability.
Exactly.
yes, availability wins in
It's
this
all
day.
about answering first in the
Right.
chat.
Yes.
Who needs a sub? You gotta be ready for that question.
Exactly. So
Michael
Morty-
Adis disposed of Jigger Cohen last week.
yeah. Yeah, Jig Cohen, I did not like the scores that I saw
No.
from him. I mean,
No.
it wasn't pretty.
Jig Cohn in a 10-minute phone call to me kind of just definitely said Michael came up with a lot of firepower, and I was very impressed by Michael's game.
Wow.
I had the same. I never knew Michael Adis before this. I played against him last year, and when I first got into the court with him, I said, this guy has real game. He's got a great serve. He's got solid strokes on both ends of the court, and
quick.
he has an incredible net game. So he's honestly very, very
I
well-rounded.
think he was second in the B
Yeah,
last year.
he was the runner-up to Gabe in the
Wow.
last year's B Tour. I thought his game was very well-rounded, and he honestly works on his craft routinely. So he
So
probably is on the
Gabe-
court 2-3 times a week.
Gabe moved up and he came in second and he stayed where he is what you're saying.
Yes,
Wow. Okay, so this
So-
is a real player we have on our hands.
he's
here.
great, tall,
This
tall,
is a
skinny
borderline-
guy. He's like 6'2". He's got a nice serve. He's got great strokes.
It's a borderline.
Level-headed.
He's
Yes.
he's
A
borderline
player,
A
Borderline riser.
Oh wow.
And then against Morty, and I played against Morty last week. Great player he
You
is.
won last week.
Yes.
You beat Morty.
Yeah, it was a great match. We actually honestly have similar games. When his forehand's feeling it, gets really aggressive, and then if he's a little bit inconsistent, it could turn into a few unforced errors. But he's been doing a better job of just keeping himself in the point, and he has a lot of firepower, a lot. So
Yeah.
like his forehand could end a point at any given time. But I think Michael is smart enough to not put him in that type of position. So he's not going to give him any short balls. Like any short ball against Morty, he's going to do damage. He has a good net game.
We don't want Morty falling to 0-2 though. We don't want
What's
that.
your prediction here?
I gotta say, Adis is just a little too tough, and I'm going Adis in straights.
Is it going to be a tight, or you have lopsided sets here?
No, I think Morty plays him tough, and I'd say like a 6-4, 6-3.
You're also dealing with two emotional guys here. These guys let out some.
Mike's emotional. I know Morty can get a little.
Mike could get a little emotional at times, in a good way.
Mhm.
But I think he gets some outbursts. Up the intensity a little bit. I think Michael's gonna have also in straight sets. I think like a 6-3, 6-4. I just think that Michael's game is a lot more well-rounded, and I think he's gonna do enough to take it.
Damn, I don't love a guy going 0-2 before some of the other people even stepped on the court. Wow. Okay. I mean, I've never seen either of them play. I'm excited to see it. I'll be there.
And,
I'll watch it. But
and let's just talk about format holistically.
holistically,
Yes, let's discuss.
So we have 9 players in calling it the gold division.
the gold division, yes.
And how many did we say make the playoffs? 6 out of 9.
Six out of 9.
So
the
not
first 2 get a
not
bye.
the 5 YMSL. We're doing 6.
6.
16
Because there's
points.
9 teams.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So 6 make the playoffs. 2
and the
of them get a
bottom
bye.
2 drop.
The bottom 3
So-
will drop.
No,
Bottom
no, no.
2.
Bottom,
Bottom
2.
2.
2 will drop.
For
Oh.
clarification.
Oh,
bottom
drop
2.
to the next
to the
to
B.
B league.
Yes.
Oh, that's a hard and
So
fast
although
rule.
yes,
That's at
although
the,
6
oh my
make
winter
God.
meet,
it,
that's at winter meeting.
Wow.
although 6 make it, the number 7 spot is very important.
That's pretty cool. Charles, are you not drinking this beverage? All right, please.
Thank you.
Wow, so the 7 is important to stay in your.
Elliot, may I borrow your hat?
You may, yes, it's a honeydew hat.
Honeydews.
And then, now, this is not live, so no one should be answering that Barakah right now, Charles. You should have clarified that before you
Yes.
made the blessing.
I'm not as experienced as the Rabbi Mansours of the world that announced that.
Okay, so 6 people make the playoffs in the gold division.
Let's talk the silver.
2 get a bye, the next 4 will play in the quarters.
Yep, and
then
then the
there's
7
play.
seed stays, and then the 8 and 9 get
Gets
regular.
To Siberia.
Now the 7 stays. Are you going to bring 2 up? Because
Yes.
Elias
Yes.
is going to be in January.
That's a
So
great
you're going to go to
question.
10?
Great
Very,
question.
very, very good question. We haven't thought that far yet.
Okay, and what if you have another random guy moves to deal and he's
So
an 8
Eric,
player?
Eric Goldberg brings another guy.
Right.
A lot to think
And
about.
they bring Isner.
Right.
Um,
you may get you.
I think we may have to go 10 in the
Okay.
spring once Elias
Okay,
comes,
fine.
because I don't think it's fair that we said 2 and then you're gonna only do 1. So
Okay, so Charles was going on the fly here as we put him on the spot. I love it. Okay. The other, the silver division
Silver.
has 2 different divisions.
yeah,
There's 8 and there's 8.
great.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna do 1 playoff between the 2 different divisions.
Correct.
And I guess I think you told me you're doing.
Top 8 qualify.
I think the top 8 and we're
Cross
gonna do the
division.
top 4 in each to keep it.
Now, El, do you think you should go
Super.
top 4 in each, or should it be top 3 in each and 2
then-
wild
It's kind of
cards?
like the NHL. The
Yeah,
NHL has a similar format where it's 2 divisions. I think they do the top 2 in each
Top
division. Top 2 in each division, and then the remaining 4 is best record or
So
best
you
points.
can have 6 and 2 theoretically.
You
Yeah.
could.
If that's the way the numbers roll out.
What
that's
high
what the
school
NHL
does, Yeshiva High School,
Yeah, tell us
which
about
we
that.
coach it in softball,
And
and
Norman
you
is
coach
the
it.
lead announcer,
Yeah.
play-by-play
Yes.
finals announcer.
What they do in this scenario is top 3 in each division. This is how we made it in
Yeah.
baseball,
and then 2 freebies.
and then 2 wild cards after that.
I think that would probably make more
Okay.
sense.
As is all
Well, on the
cases
fly,
in Jewish
let's
law, we will
discuss.
do compromise and we'll go top 3,
top 3,
and then
2 wild
you
cards.
sort of have to, because if one division is much
Yeah.
better than the, I don't know how you made the
I
division.
tried, my best of my abilities, making them even.
They look pretty even.
But hopefully,
And
Elliot's played in this division and thinks they're even, but you never know.
Okay.
A
and
couple
what's
new guys.
what's the
and then it
tie
will
break?
be just like the Yeshiva League
It's
basketball.
percentages.
It's this division plays the 4 in that division.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're gonna cross division.
What
Very
what
nice.
is what is the rec? Is it goes by sets won? Does it go by matches won?
First and foremost, we go by wins and losses.
That's matches.
Matches
Official
or
record,
sets?
that's matches.
That's matches. So
Okay.
you're 1-0 right
Okay.
now.
You are
Great.
1-0. You would not say you won 2 sets if somebody asked
Okay.
you what you
Right. You would say I won my match.
And are you keeping
Then-
track of
Then
sets
is total sets.
Yes.
1. After total sets 1 is game differential.
won? Got it. Okay.
So it's big.
Yeah.
You're up. You win 6-3 and you're winning 5-1 in the second set. Don't let your foot.
yeah,
Don't take your
those
foot off the
games
gas.
matter.
Games matter. Charles. if
Head to
you-
head will matter because.
But what about the tie break? Wait. What about the tie break? Is that a set?
So in terms of tie breaks, we're gonna go obviously win loss.
No, but does the
Head to head,
does the
right?
tie break? Does the tie
The
break?
tie break counts as a set.
counts
He
as a
does.
set.
Yes.
So if me and El split the first 2 and then I lose in the tie break to him, I
Yeah.
lost 2 sets.
And our
Yes.
point
Okay.
differential is equal to game differential.
No. So
No,
so
no,
the way
that
the
can't
point
be.
the way the third set works with differentials is just it's +1 or -1.
+1.
Okay, fine. That's
Fair,
good.
fair.
I like that,
But it
Charles.
counts as a set.
Counts as a set.
Okay.
And then in terms of tie break for a playoff spot, you go by wins and losses, head
Sets. Oh,
head to head, sets, and then differential.
And this is also why it's very important why
Then
you know,
record against common
the
opponents.
subs that you can't
Okay.
just the matches can't be a guy can't have 12 matches and another guy has 6 because
Exactly.
you're going by wins and losses.
No, everyone's
Yeah,
gonna have the
everybody's
same
gonna
it's
have
got to
the
be
same
balanced.
It's very balanced. You play
Way
everyone
different than
in your
last year.
division.
Because last year was based on availability. I know guys' travel schedules is tough during the week.
So I'm noticing that in the chat. Everyone's like, "Oh, I'll play you. I'll play you." I'm like, "No, you can't play him. You're not
No.
in his. You're not playing him this
You
season."
can't.
So
If a guy's not around, you're trying to reslot a match in that same division.
Yeah,
That's later in the season.
that's all.
That's
Very
got to
simple.
be the format
Yeah.
moving forward.
So what are we saying protocol is? If somebody cannot make their match, and it's
I think you
3
got
or 4 days
You got to
in
go to the
advance.
commissioner. No
They-
public sales.
Are we right? So we're not writing in the chat. We're
No.
going
You got to go
to
to
the
Norman.
side.
You got to go to Norman.
Okay,
Trust.
whatever you want. It doesn't
Okay.
make a difference because if you tell me a few days in advance,
Yeah.
we're going to accommodate you.
So
Correct.
if
It's
you
not a big
cannot
deal.
make your match, do not write in the chat. You go straight to Norman.
Oh wow. Okay.
And Charles.
Fine.
Norman.
Charles, you are the commissioner of the league. I'm
Norman and
hired
Charles.
to provide some content, and now I see I'm slowly becoming the commissioner of the league. Did
Yes.
you know this? But
Yes.
okay, guys.
not
Anything
in the,
else
uh,
we need
This
to?
was not your agent Jigger Jamal did not
Did not.
have this in the article.
I'm noticing more and more.
More and
It's
more.
coming on my
Next
shoulders.
time you're gonna be sweeping the lines.
Giving out towels.
How beautiful is tennis indoors that I don't have to worry about the conditions
Oh,
of the
thank God.
court.
You gotta buy dirt. from Home
Availability.
Depot.
That's it. It's there. The thing is there. No wind, no weather. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, guys. Anything else you need to tell all the people in our league?
No, I think this is a great
No.
format. I think
Great.
it's let's
Let's
play
go
some
hit
tennis.
some balls and let's go play some
Let's go.
tennis.
So this concludes the week 2 preview show.
Yes. Can't wait to break it down. I'm excited for the Friday game. Also, we have
Yes.
6 games ahead. Subscribe to the YouTube so we can live
Tell
stream
your
the
wife,
match
tell your
tomorrow
kids.
night.
Tell your
And-
housekeepers.
Yes.
We will see you all next week.
Thank you.
Good luck, everyone.